Hey there people, Adventure Max here. I am today down on one of the little beaches doing a bit of surfing and just been and had a great time. I don't know what this beach is called because I didn't pay any attention when the guy told me, but what you've got out here is a lot of Chinese, loads and loads of Chinese. A lot of them stay on the mainland on Kuta and they come here for a day trip, and it's actually quite amusing. They all come out and they sort of come on the island and then they get back on another boat and then go sit on a boat. You can't see it from here, but behind me are two large boats with slides on it, and they just slide down the slides and they sing karaoke on these boats all day. And it's pretty funny, you know, they leave their mainland to come to a beautiful island but don't actually step foot on the island. They actually just go sit on a boat off the mainland, sing karaoke and actually don't go anywhere. It's one of the most pointless trips ever, because why not, if you're going to do that, why don't you just sit off the mainland itself? Why get a boat trip, an expensive boat trip, all the way to this little island and then not go visit it? It's beyond me. But there we go, it's Chinese for you.
As described, what you can see here isn't a tuna processing factory, although I know it looks like a tuna processing factory. This is in fact the Quicksilver Fun Pontoon, where if you're Chinese you come and pay $84 a day to sit on this giant ugly pontoon, drink and sing karaoke and probably all sorts of food which you and me would never ever see in our lives, like unicorn, dragon, crab or whatever else the Chinese eat.
When you're walking around the beaches, you see quite a lot of local ladies going around and picking up seaweed. Apparently seaweed here is quite a big commodity that they sell. It's for the beauty and makeup industry. It's something I need to do a little bit of research on. But there's a specific type of seaweed. It's this. I have no idea. I need to look it up. There's one company that uses it and they grow it here in big farms. So when you're walking along the coast, you see these giant squares of seaweed patches where they're farming this very seaweed, and what happens is some of it breaks off and gets washed up on the beaches, and then people come along and collect this and then obviously sell it because they don't have a farm. I have no idea what it's worth, but if it's any good then I might start picking some up today and putting it all over my face tonight. And so tomorrow if you see a guy that's 10 years younger, it's because I've been using this beautiful wonderful seaweed on my face to see what in its purest form. It's a bit of a gamble, because I got all the feeling it probably won't the other way, knowing my luck, but I'm willing to try anything once. So all I got to do is find a bag of this stuff and a blender and see what happens. Yeah, here's some more I just found. I found this one and it's in the shape of a brain. Look at that. I feel like Shakespeare coming on, like, oh poor Yorick, I knew him well. I don't know the rest of it, that's all I know. Maybe if I eat all this, it'll give me a younger brain. Which I probably don't need, given how immature I can be sometimes, but we'll give it a go. I just found out the beach is called Songbong Beach. How did I find this out? There's a bloody big sign on the side that I'd never seen. I've just noticed it. So now, off to go snorkeling. Freezing. It's got 450,000 here, which again, I'm not sure how much that is. Look below, I'll tell you how much it is in dollars or pounds. Don't know what we're going to see. Just fish or cold, I don't know. I'm now on the traditional type of boat called an outrigger. Hopefully they've got snorkel gear. Again, I have no idea. So just agreed it with the guy on the beach. Let's see what happens. So I'm just getting a massage. 150 rupiah for 1 hour. You can't complain at that. It's what you need after a stressful day of doing nothing on the beach. I highly recommend it. Just finished a massage and a bit broken, as usual with these sort of things. They seem to treat me as if I've never had a massage before and I'm a lot stressing me. Although I don't, I'm very relaxed. You ask for a fairly gentle massage and they don't do a gentle massage. I feel like I've just gone round, I probably look like I've just gone 10 rounds with a fighter. She pummeled me. When I say pummeled me, it to the point where it's actually painful at times. And I know it's meant to be a little bit painful sometimes, but not that painful, surely. I did think at one point she was gonna pull my toes off. In fact, I think she was actually trying to steal my toes. She kept pulling them, like. And I was like, stop pulling my toes off. I think maybe she was trying to smuggle them and put them in, make them a necklace or something. But I was like, you just don't want your toes pulled that much. And then she would keep going back to the toes and pull some more. And then after you think, oh, that's done, so I can relax a bit, she would go back and pull them again. Like, stop pulling my bloody toes. I've had a couple of massages out here, and generally they're very good. When you're only paying between 100 and 150,000 rupiah for an hour's massage, it's, in comparison to what you get home, it's very, very good value. You're not always going to be guaranteed they're going to be fully trained. In fact, some of them aren't trained at all, and that's why I put hit and miss. You're best off sticking to the massage places which have big windows or look on the main street. The problem with a lot of these massage parlours is they're often a front for prostitution. I've only ever been propositioned once, and it was just a case of, do you want a happy ending? I was like, no, I don't want a happy ending. Out here it's a fairly common thing, and they say, I think I've been told that the average, if you have a massage and then you use the prostitute service after, it's between about $5 and $6 apparently, for additional services, which is horrendous in itself. Rest of the day we'll be heading back to the mainland, and I'll probably get another massage probably in a couple of days once my toes have recovered from the abuse they've had, and also my head, because my head has just been literally pummeled, and I feel like I've had a facelift where I've just had my skin like so tight against my head. I would say definitely get massages. You know, the price alone makes it ridiculous not to. I think it's better to try and ask, if you can, ask some people to see how their massage went and see if they enjoyed it. Otherwise, you'll have to do what you do with restaurants. Try a lot of different places until you find one place that actually does a good job. So I thought to try and leave a thought of the day at the end of every video. So today's thought of the day is, the world is a big place. The world is a small place if you never go out and see it, because the world is your town. You know, why say the world is a big place if you don't ever have an experience of seeing it? So get out there and see it and experience just how big the world is, because until you try, your world is a very small place. Anyway, subscribe and leave a link, and see you next time.